everybody, and welcome to the latest episode of Road to Distraction.
And we think it's number 26 or 7 or somewhere around there.
Yeah,
it's probably 27, isn't it?
Yeah, 27. This is Connor. It's Mr. Connor LLoyd. He's standing in for James and Scott today.
And Deathby.
And Deathby. James isn't very well. Deathby, because of the snow, has gone into hibernation. Yeah. And Scott's got his girlfriend down, so we probably won't see him for like a week. He's hibernating in the love of her arms.
Lucky.
And it's nice, whoever you are, young lady, you've made Scott happy, and that's good as far as we can see.
That's the main thing.
Okay, who's starting first?
I was going to joke, but I'm not going to joke. That's alright, carry on.
Do you see how caring I was? Do you see it? I'm really good to you, Scott. I could have actually turned around and said, I'm going to spend the day in her cleavage. I could have said that, and I didn't. I was loving and caring.
Well, now you have.
I have, haven't I?
Yeah.
Sorry, Scott. I do apologise. And to your girlfriend.
Yeah. Okay. Right, let's start off then, folks. We've got a story about a lady who was in her caravan on a nice vacation when a jet passed overhead and decided to discharge its toilets, it seems, and a big frozen block of ice comes down and smashes through her caravan, leaving a hole at least 2 feet wide.
Ow!
Imagine that for a surprise.
Yeah, I got it then. It's okay. The camera seems to be moving again today, guys.
So say you're fast asleep, and before you know it, you've got a big lump of frozen pee and poo coming at you.
As a general rule, I don't think I want that.
No.
That's disgusting. That's wrong on so many levels. Oh my god.
Yeah, and apparently
Let's move together. Hold on, excuse me guys. Right, there we are, we'll get there now.
Apparently,
Road to Distraction.
Plane people, manufacturers, engineers,
yes.
They say, oh, it isn't possible because they empty their tanks at Outpost, but not in this case. Something's gone wrong somewhere.
Somebody left the panel at the bottom when it's ready to be flush. Out comes frozen poo.
Yeah.
If it's pointy, that could be deadly. Pointy poo, deadly.
That could just ruin your day.
And it's pointy! Aladdin. Okay.
Connor,
have you got a story or a fact or?
Unfortunately, I haven't written them down, so I can't exactly remember 100% at the moment.
Oh no!
Kill me later.
We'll kill him
I will
later.
kill you because I told you.
I know.
With explicit instructions.
Right.
Not to cross me.
Yes, otherwise you'll have to have you killed.
We have ways.
See,
Let you talk.
we thought there was going to be more people here today, like there was going to be James, there was going to be Connor. So I haven't got as many facts today as I should have.
No. So
I got to fill in by talking rubbish. What's new? Anyway, how about this one? Just after the wars in America, wars of independence, a lawyer was trying to prove in a murder trial that someone had shot themselves accidentally. While recreating the scene, he shot himself accidentally. His client was acquitted.
okay.
He won his case.
Yeah. Did he die?
Yeah. He died. He was gone.
Oh,
That's a doornail. And not terrible. He won his case, but obviously I hope he got a free burial out of it.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
20 years of service.
Many years of service of being stupid.
Here's a free burial.
Here's a free coffin. Well, there's a bit of cloth we wrap you in it.
Yeah.
In it.
I'm fighting the steam.
Yeah, we're steaming up you guys. It's because we're so hot.
Yeah, that's right. Look out, ladies, here we come.
Hey, Lee.
Yeah.
Because Connor's in a coma.
Connor's in a coma.
I do actually have one fact, actually.
Go on then, go.
In Las Vegas, the mayor has announced that on the 22nd of March of every year, it will now be known as Def Leppard Day.
Hey.
Oh! No, I'm not a big Def Leppard fan, but awesome.
I love Def Leppard.
Well done.
Def Leppard Day, that's cool.
Yeah.
Is that zoomed in? No, that's zoomed
Zoom out.
No, zoom
Mum
out.
said
There we
I'm
are.
from America, and I only just remembered it.
That's awesome. See, you got
That's a
something.
good little fact.
Not complete coma.
Yeah.
Coma.
Coma.
Comedian.
So what's that dancing?
Sorry.
You have a job in a car.
Crumb.
I've done it
Sorry.
many times.
And who's changing it? Was it mine?
Well, it
Or
must
yours?
be me now. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah. Well, North Korea, the wonderful state that is North Korea, who are currently threatening the world with cyber terrorism and threatening to nuke the South, they only have 28 approved haircuts for men. And they are all variations on the short back and sides theme. I'll pop up a picture on the screen now so you can see a typical example of a
That's
good
awesome.
North Korean haircut.
That's beautiful. I'm thinking about mine cut.
But they're all from like the 1970s and 80s, so yeah, it is really weird. And it can only grow up to a length of 3 inches long.
That's a little bit too much control in a society. You're supposed to have freedom. If you don't have freedom of thought and freedom of creation, then art dies.
And then women, they got a bit more. Sorry, they got less actually. They got 18 styles women can have, but they're all like 1980s big perms, dynasty style haircut. That's Dallas.
I can't remember Dynasty's
I
music.
can't remember dynasty. Never see it. Never saw it.
Come with a D?
But there we are. Well
Yay!
done. Well done, North Korea.
North Korea are amazing, aren't they? They're awesome. I don't suppose you got anything else in your corner?
Not that I think of right now.
He's rubbish.
Welcome to Road to Distraction. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye. Short episode, 4 minutes. I've got a really, really, really short one here. And if my wife leaves a comment saying, yeah, I could have told everyone that anyway, I'll kill her. The Barney theme song is often used by military police to torture and interrogate prisoners.
I can understand why.
Yeah, I can as well.
On a loop.
On a loop. Imagine that on a loop. I think that would be a bit much.
Might last about 5 minutes.
that's 4 minutes and 30 seconds longer than I'd last.
Yeah.
No!
Oh, God.
Dance! Ah! Fair guy, they dress as Barney, dance into it as well. I just would say, like, don't even get the music started, I'll tell you everything you need to know.
Yeah.
It's wrong. Oh, it's your turn, Captain.
It is.
Info.
Okay.
Captain Info.
Captain Info. The latest story from me is, why am I got American heading?
They went all American.
At a church service, a vicar accidentally flashed up a picture of a naked woman on the screen behind him doing a presentation.
Awesome. That's what churches need, strippers. It's fantastic.
Nobody complained until after the service, mate. So it was just a normal 5 o'clock service at St. Mark's Church with 500 people in this sermon, and he was doing, I don't know what, it doesn't say what it actually was. But yeah, just a picture of this naked girl come up on screen behind him. So it makes you wonder what this vicar's doing when the congregation is dispersed. I mean, the Catholic Church is renowned for its sexual deviance.
Little boys. I didn't say that.
Oh, little drummer boys.
But I've actually got a story that will follow straight onto that.
Yeah.
Comic Relief was last Friday, and Rowan Atkinson did a sketch.
Oh, he did.
Pretending to be the new Archbishop of Canterbury. Now, I didn't actually get around to see a lot of Comic Relief this year. I can't even remember what I was doing, but I was doing something else. And so I didn't see the sketch. All I saw was the big uproar that, oh, it was so insulting what Rowan Atkinson said and did in the sketch. There were over 2,000 phoned in complaints, right? So I, next day, think, oh, if they complained about it, it'll be worth a watch. YouTube, click, watched it. What was in that to be insulting? He made fun of One Direction, and rightly so. He turned around and said, Jesus likes One Direction, they remind him of his disciples. What's insulting about that? Nothing. Unless you're so far up your arse about God and Jesus. You know, those people that don't exist, remember those ones? Like Santa and Easter Bunny? Those ones, yeah. That you actually get wound up about it and go, I've never been so insulted in my life. And fall at the BBC and complain. I watched the entire sketch. There's nothing in it that is insulting or degrading to religion or to Jesus or to like homosexuals or to like homosexual Jesuses or anything like that. If they think that's bad, go watch one of my Knuckle Duster Days ones about Christmas the other year. Yeah. You'll be screaming blood.
Link on screen now.
Thank you. Yeah. And you will have a real fit. I'd have like about 1,400 pages of complaints if they put that up on the BBC. There's nothing inside. I cannot understand why that was insulted or why people complained. Some people got nothing better to goddamn do.
I will take a guess that the actual average age of those complaints was between 14 and 16, and if you ask them are they One Direction fans, they will say yes.
You probably are right. Probably the One Direction fans got insulted, and some are probably the older people who went, oh, but you can't say things like that about Jesus. Jesus is a bloke who steals hubcaps from cars. Sorry, wrong one. That's stereotyping, I do apologise.
And Jesus was never white.
No, that's right.
He was olive-skinned.
Oh, don't get me started. I know you should be going on to another story, but hold on.
Oh, yeah, we need a fill. Come on.
Right. I actually had a conversation with a girl, Lucy, and My comment did upset her, so I removed the comment, and it's fair enough. But apparently she put up a picture that said Elton John had quoted that he just thinks Jesus Christ was a really caring gay guy. And I put on there and went, hold on. Now, I don't give a damn whether someone's gay, straight, black, white, don't care where they come from, right? And I also don't believe in God. If you've watched any of these, you know I don't believe there's an invisible Santa Claus up there controlling everything. We exist because there's a goddamn accident happened. We just want to be the right distance from the sun for a chemical reaction to happen to create life, and it started. It'll be the same in every other solar system where there's life on planet. It's just the right length, right heat, right temperature, right chemicals. That's simple. Right? That's what I believe. Now, I put on there, basically that. I said, well, I can't understand where Elton John actually got the idea that Jesus was gay. And this comment sort of upset her a bit. I don't know if she believes in God or not. Wasn't my meaning to actually upset her at all. But I can't understand where he got that from. It does not say in the Bible, and lo, Jesus did bang his followers with a heavenly cock. And Jesus and Judas got down and got jiggy with it. It's none of that shit. So where the hell did he get Jesus was gay from? I don't get it. I mean, if there was a picture of it, and first of all, the picture that got put up was of a white guy who looked like Jesus kissing another bloke. Jesus wasn't white. Jesus came from the area in that country where he would have been olive-skinned or dark-skinned at least. So stop it. Go on.
Speaking about churches and all that, I do remember another one. The church in America that's against gay rights.
Oh, them people, pain in the arse.
Right opposite one of their churches, or the main church, I can't exactly remember what it is, but someone bought it and painted it the colours of the gay rights flag.
Oh, awesome! Because those people are a pain in the goddamn arse.
Goddamn ass.
Damn right, that's the Americans.
If I am wrong, you can't yell at me, but that's as far as I can remember.
No, that's good. I think I saw the story, yeah. Nice one, Connor. Well done. That bit of filling.
Okay, well, we may as well do a preview in. There's a couple of films coming out. Tom Cruise's new one, Oblivion, which is due out.
Looks good.
It does, yeah. He plays another character called Jack, after Jack Reacher.
Which is awful.
Yeah. I don't know what the premise is. Is he like some sort of astronaut, engineer guy come to check for life on Earth? Or what?
I don't know. I haven't really seen a lot about it.
No.
Any real info so far.
That's
Looks quite good, though.
What we've seen is a trailer, and he goes down beneath the Earth and meets Morgan Freeman, and there's some sort of fighting going on. Yeah. So look out for that, folks. Oblivion is like a couple of weeks or something like that.
Looking forward to that.
But it's a big blockbuster film. It's the start of the season now, and also I've never had any interest in him at all. But there's a new G.I. Joe coming out with Bruce Willis in for some reason.
No, I saw the teaser trailer the other day, and the teaser trailer looks better than the first film.
Plus, wasn't saying a lot.
The first one, the CGI was awful in the
Was that
first
the one
one.
with Chris Eccleston?
Yes. It wasn't particularly good. But Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's in the new one. And he said he's always been a G.I. Joe fan, and he's always really been a big Snake Eyes fan. So he said, imagine my excitement when I suddenly shoot a scene with this guy. And he put a picture up on his page on Facebook of him stood with a guy dressed as Snake Eyes. He said I was like a little teenager. He said I was so excited. The Rock, a teenager. He's also doing a film called Hercules.
He is, yeah, with the guy from Lovejoy. What's his name? He played Blackbeard in Pirates of the Caribbean.
I know, I can't remember his name either.
Speaking of Pirates of the Caribbean, they've actually got a new one going to be released in 2015.
Yes, they are. They work on the script now.
Yeah. Hopefully they don't rush it like they did with
the last
Stranger
one.
Tides.
It showed on the last one a lot. A majorly large amount.
Oh, I was so looking forward to that film, and in parts it is still a good film, particularly when Ian McShane.
There you are! Yay!
Ian McShane comes out on the deck and he starts doing his voodoo magic stuff. That was a brilliant scene. But
that is the ugliest sword in the world, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Also, there's rumours of Expendables 3 now, isn't there?
Yes, there is going to be Expendables 3.
And rumours are that WWE superstar John Cena will be in it. To which I was like, okay, how is he going to be fitting in that?
Right, my big concern with wrestlers getting involved in films is that the directors assume that they can act. Now, if anybody's watched Mr. Nanny, and what's the other one Hulk Hogan did?
Yeah.
Suburban Commando. Yeah, you know that's not the case.
Is this when the wrong time to actually upset you now? Is it Batista? His name? Is that his name?
Yeah.
He's been signed up for the Guardians of the Galaxy film as the character Drax. Now, I don't know Guardians of the Galaxy, but it was originally supposed to be the guy who played Conan. I can't remember his goddamn name now. He'd done the film a couple of years ago. But apparently he said he wanted a particular amount of money to do the film, and they said, no, that's too much, and they dropped him, so they've now signed I don't know his first name, Batista. Dave Batista for it. I'm not particularly interested in seeing Guardians of the Galaxy, because anything's got a talking raccoon in it, must be awesome. But you missed one of the big things out.
What's that?
6 weeks' time, Iron Man 3.
Oh, yes. Well, it's about damn time. That's all I
damn
can
right.
say.
It looks awesome. They released a new teaser trailer just over a week ago. And it shows the one part that comes in and he goes, here's the boys. And all the suits of armour come belting through the sky. You can see all the jet blast from their heels and their hands, and they all just float and stop in midair. And oh my god, that film is going to be like action-packed. And, of course, the newest teaser trailer spot for Star Trek Into Darkness, which also looks really good. But a lot of people complaining it looks a bit like 24 in the future. But any film that's got an Enterprise falling out of orbit and crashing into San Francisco has got to be worth a watch.
You didn't pay me. What's up with the
Okay, there's a van by here. Hello, Diamond Tiling, kitchens and bathrooms and conservatories.
Is it one behind me, Con? Is this space?
Yeah.
He's parked that far back into the parking space that he's actually covered 2 parking spaces. Should we show you?
Go on,
Yeah, we will. Hello, guys, hold on. La 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 la, and there he is. He's actually parked. We'll block out his number plate, so don't worry about the guy, don't worry about it. But the phone number is on the back. And he's actually over 2 parking spaces.
Yeah.
What a genius.
Well done. I know it's snowing, folks, and
Again, in his spring.
it was quite a surprise, really, when I woke up this morning and seen the snow, and I thought for a moment that we wouldn't be able to film this. But it's not that bad now. That
The roads are clear.
But,
2 parking spaces. Come on, man, you only got a van, not a jumbo jet. Jesus. Anyway.
So we've made it to Oblivion, and we're going to have a look around now and do our usual thing.
Been to Abergavenny.
Now it's time for a short film that I shot a while ago called Hunger Royale. See you soon.
Yay. Been in the game for over 14 days. I'm tired. Oh, so tired. I'm exhausted and fed up. Can't wait to get this over and have something to eat. I killed some of my little bat!
I want my cheese. I was promised cheese. We'll have my cheese. It's been 14 days. No sign of any chicken, goose, dove, anything, nothing. I've ended up eating my boxes. Chicken and cheese. Yeah, cheese, chicken. Cheese! Cheese for everyone!
kill for a toasty eye. I haven't had a toasty for 14 and a half years. Oh no, I'm gonna be ever so wrong. Ta-da! Oh.
Gus's chicken sandwich. Wait a minute. I have a mock chicken. No!
I give up.
No, I'm going to 3G. Check Facebook.
No.
We still don't know what episode it is. We're rubbish at this recently, aren't we? I'm sure it's episode 26. I'm sure it's 25 on YouTube, and we just checked. Yeah, we checked over 10 minutes ago.
I know, we've forgotten it. But anyway, if you watched all of these back to back, you're just going to literally waste a day of your life.
Yeah! What a way to go.
Yeah.
Watching Welsh blokes talk rubbish to a camera.
For 24 hours or more.
Yes! What more do you want? Okay! I'm going to do my little review.
Alright.
Right, everybody, a new TV series started this week called In the Flesh. It's a new take on an old sort of story about zombies. Now, this one doesn't start, everything's nice and then the zombies appear and everyone has a complete bollocking and everything goes to hell and never gets back to right. Doesn't do it that way. This is many years after the zombie uprising. The humans win. And what they found out when they captured the zombies is they don't produce a chemical in their brain. So what they've done is they make holes in the zombies' back in the spinal cords, because they can't kill them anyway. And they inject them with this chemical. And after a while, a couple of years of injecting with the chemical, and they're going to keep injecting with the chemical, they start to get all their memories back, and they start to become human-esque again. They act civil, they talk, they do not have a thirst to rip your skull open and eat your brain. And they've taken the sort of like the track where they've got all these zombies, or as they call them, PDS, partially dead syndrome sufferers. And because they've got into the stage where they're all sort of like behaving nice and like human beings again, they're starting to try and introduce them back into society. Well, unfortunately, there's a pile of people called the HVF, it's a Human Volunteer Front or Force, I think. And they don't want none of it. And this won't be a spoiler because by the time this goes out, it's episode 2 already been on. They find out there's one in the village, and then they pull the woman out of the house and ask her why her eyes look like they're human. And she goes, I wear contact lenses. So they made her take him out, and she had the zombie eyes with black in the middle and all white-eyed. And then he goes, that's better, and he shoots her in the head like she's a dog or just some sort of rabid animal. But she's completely lucid and cognitive, and it's sort of like, how can I put it? They're almost saying, right, this is the new fear. You have to be scared of it, even though you don't need to be scared of it anymore. And the nice thing is the guy that actually shoots the old woman who's completely thinks he's justified in doing so, because, you know, she's a rotter. Once a rotter, always a rotter, and they need to die. He gets back to his house, and his son, who's been missing for years because he died in Afghanistan, they found him. And he goes to site and he goes, they found his body? He goes, not quite. He's alive. And his wife goes, partially. So now he's got the dichotomy where he's thinking, Christ, I hate all rotters, but my son's going to come back to me. And it's really like, it's not a happy-go-lucky film at all, but it doesn't also go into like a zombie apocalypse, everything's burning, but it's showing the human side of the effect.
Yeah.
And it's from their point of view, how they're trying to deal with it, and it's also from one of the main characters' point of view, the son of the one family who's been reintroduced back in the village, and they're going to keep him hidden. How he's dealing with it, because he doesn't feel right. He's still having dreams and bad nightmares about this last attack. And it's really well written. Now, I'll say one thing for the BBC: when they get it right, they get it right. I still don't have to pay a license to actually watch 300 things a year that are repeats, but when they do get it right, they get it right. So I would recommend you watch this. It's only a 3-part series as far as I can tell, because there's one of 3 when you bring it up. And the first episode was well written, well acted, and very well filmed indeed. They've washed all the colours out as well to make it look like the world has lost sort of hope. And it's beautiful. So that's my review for the week. That's my recommendation for the week. Watch it.
Okay, we will. Well done.
I was all serious this year.
It was, yeah.
Oh.
Wonderful. Okay, back to stuff and things.
Yay! In the flesh gone.
A private entrepreneur is looking for a couple to embark on a 16-month space journey to Mars. It's going to cost him $1.3 billion
Hey!
to do it.
I'll do it.
And he's currently advertising for a loving husband and wife to volunteer for the journey, which is going to take them from Earth and around Mars and back. And it's going to last 16 months altogether. The requirements are that you must get on well with each other. You'll have to drink your own recycled urine for the trip, because obviously there isn't going to be a...
That's great, I drink my own anyway.
limitless
Sorry.
supply. And it's going to take roughly around 501 days to complete. It's going to be very small. We're talking about the size of like a shuttle hangar bay, that kind of size. But yeah, if you want to do it, it's going to be 2018. Register your interest. I'll put up a link to the website if you want to do it.
How much do they get paid?
August 20th, 2018. It doesn't say. It doesn't say what you'll get paid. Probably just have to survive.
Do you know, if I was about, I don't know, 15, 20 years younger, I'd go for that. I really would, I'd love it.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey man, look at it! I'm glad I top my head's off camera.
Would you and Deb survive 16 months in a cramped space capsule together?
Oh shit, no, we'd kill each other. It's true!
I'll go on my own.
Go. You would you?
I probably would.
Yeah.
Here we are, there's a volunteer.
Volunteer.
Connor LLoyd.
I got an inflatable doll, there's a couple.
Here we are.
I don't actually use the inflatable doll, we bought it as a present for someone, they refused to take it home.
Yeah.
Right, it's still sat at the back of the wardrobe in the box.
Does it have a puncture repair kit?
It does actually, it comes with a little patch. We used her in one of the knuckle duster days.
Speaking of Mars, what I read on the internet, someone was they'd be looking for volunteers to go to Mars, but never come back. Because when they go there, they would die.
Yeah.
But apparently there's been people looking for people to go to Mars, but it'll be a one-way trip. That's why I thought it was going to be about.
Yeah, no, I don't think I'd volunteer for that.
No, I mean, I can see where they're coming from, because there is no reusable spacecraft now that NASA's scrapped the space shuttle program. So it would be just a one-way trip, you're on Mars. But it would be interesting to see whether humans could establish and live on Mars for however long it could be, just to see if colonization is possible. And with the Earth population going to be about 9 billion by 2050,
By next week.
we're going to be running out. Yeah, we're going to be running out of bloody room on this planet. So I think it's about time we started looking elsewhere.
Speaking of the population, I read up this thing. I'm not sure it's true, but during the my an apocalypse day that happened.
I like the quotes. Go on.
2 million people commit suicide.
Awesome. This is we saved the planet for another year.
Yeah, see some space.
Well done, guys. Yay! There's a building, jump off it. I got out and walk in front of a train. Way!
Like a joint Darwin Award for that.
Hey, sure, they should be.
Yeah.
They really, 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 really should be.
The moment I read about that, I actually thought of that episode of South Park where they just stand in front of the train going, "Hold on, Johnson," until they get killed.
Now, awfully, I've actually got another serious story, if you believe it or not. Instead of a joking one, a serious one. Now, this moment in time in the Maldives, there's a 15-year-old girl who's been sentenced to be whipped 100 times in public. The crime, she was raped by her stepfather. And do you know what her crime is? The rape is having sex outside of marriage. Now, the stepfather, nothing done to him. The girl is going to be flogged. Not only did he A, rape her and B, got her pregnant, the stepfather killed her child, but she's the one who's guilty. Now, this is in the Maldives at the moment, and sex outside marriage is illegal there. President Wahid, that's the guy who runs the country, who obviously is still living in 1351, right? Is quite happy to go along with this by the looks of it, but he's been feeling a little bit of global pressure at the moment, because lots of people have been writing and complaining. Now, I reckon if you want to actually protest against this, and there's not a lot we can do, don't go on holidays to the Maldives. No one, anywhere, go to the Maldives. Watch their economy drop straight down the toilet. As far as I'm concerned, they deserve it.
Yeah.
She's 15, she was raped. If anyone deserves to be whipped, it's her stepfather. And if you want to volunteer, I'll beat the living shit out of him with an iron bar for half hour if you want me to. I got a bad shoulder, but it's worth the pain. That is disgusting. It is not 1352, alright? It's the 21st century. There's no witches, there's no demons, there's no magic sticks that cause light and fire. Well, it's called a match. But get into the 21st century, stop being pricks, alright?
I actually do feel sick thinking about that though.
That's wrong. It's
It is
massively
wrong,
wrong.
isn't
15, raped by her stepfather, she's the one that's guilty. Fuck me. Enough of that, back to something silly. Lee!
Sorry, folks. Anyway, right. A professor was sacked from a Dutch university after he accidentally broadcast a porn film he was watching across campus.
Hey! Where's that university?
In the Netherlands,
I want to go to the Netherlands, the university. I know I'm old, who cares?
Wageningen University in the Netherlands.
Yes, all the same.
Out there, look, they film all the lectures, so people who can't attend the classes can watch them online, which is a great idea. So the class had finished, but he forgot to disconnect his laptop from the projector. And of course the cameras keep on rolling, and he decided to watch porn.
Oops.
And it was broadcast across campus. He's been sacked for it, understandably. And
Oh no.
yeah, that was it. And the university spokesman said he will never work here again.
Damn, it's pretty. I bet the kids enjoyed the porn.
Yeah. Free lesson, then you get to watch porn afterwards.
What do you think, Connor?
With Apple, I've been reading up about this. I haven't read too much, but the rumours are, you probably already read it, they're bringing out a watch. But it's not a normal watch. It's not one of them, oh, it looks fancy and futuristic just with a little LCD screen. It actually has a proper touch screen, which looks like the same layout as the iPhone, the iPod, the iPad, every Apple product. I'm not sure when they're bringing it out, but when I looked at it, I was like, I may be interested in that, but to be honest, do I really want another Apple product that just does the same as
Same thing as your iPad or your
everything else?
iPhone, yeah. Now, strangely, LG brought one out, and I said this to you earlier, many years ago, and that was the touchscreen phone, and it didn't really sort of take off. Now, will it take off again? Don't know. But, here's my little silly fact. Frank Welker, you might not know the name, but he's the voice of Soundwave in the Transformers cartoons, the voice of Dr. Claw in Inspector Gadget,
Oh, yeah.
the voice of Nibbler in Futurama. Now, he has voiced or appeared in 93 different movies, which has earned him 5.7 billion gross. which makes him the top grossing actor ever in the USA. I don't know what he looks like. He can walk down the street and not get mobbed, and he's richer than like Johnny Depp or Brad Pitt, Charlie Sheen, any of them. And nobody knows what he looks like. Charlie Sheen, winning. But yeah, it's amazing. I think it's like 5.7 billion. I know when you get to like that kind of money, you're paying 50% tax, but you know, just over 2.5 billion. I think I can live on that.
Yeah.
I know, that's quite cool as far as I'm concerned. Nice one, man. Frank Welker. I don't know what he looks like. Perhaps Lee can find a photograph of him and stick him up. Bump there. Oh, there. Sorry, the camera's there.
Yeah.
Sorry. 3D.
I got one thing I want to point out.
Go on.
I just realised. To the creators of Gears of War Judgment Day, please get your bloody crap DLC off my dashboard. I swear to God, I've been on the bloody. I went to look for DLC for Forza Horizon. Boom, Gears of War Judgment Day. 5 pages long. I'm sat there. I'm like, why? Why not put it in the game, not as DLC?
Well, they're always the same. James will agree with you. He hates DLC downloadable content. It's just a cheap way of like charging more for your disc when there's less on there. And secondly, really, why are you gritting that section of the lay-by? Fun, is it?
He's trying to pull out.
And I beg your pardon?
He's trying to pull out of the ditch.
Oh, sorry. But yeah, it shouldn't be. It should be actually on the disc. Even if you're having a secondary disc to load that content onto your machine first. I don't know. Just stop it, guys.
It's basically, I've looked at how much space the DLC takes up.
Yeah.
And with my college course I've done, I know, I can figure out, it's just a piece of coding. The downloadable content you download and pay for is already on your disk. All you were downloading is a code to unlock it. The code that places in your coding in the game, just to program it to actually show it's there.
More money out of your ass pocket you want. Don't you think like 50, 60 quid's enough for a game?
Exactly.
Don't you? If not, wow, that's amazing.
One thing that makes things ridiculous with games, digital download. When you download a game digitally, I looked at the new Tomb Raider, 30 quid. Good game, I recommend you buy it. If I want to download it off a PSN store, Xbox, whatever, it costs me 50, maybe 60 quid.
Yeah. There is a big problem with online distribution of games. For some reason, Sony and Microsoft will keep charging over the odds for games that are like 2 or 3 years old.
Oh, yes.
If digital's the future, I don't want to be a part of it. Thank you very much.
It's going to be awkward pain in the ass.
Right. Our hotel has opened, which is made from cake, but for one night only.
If you're called Hansel and Gretel, don't go there, alright?
Yeah.
Don't. It's a trap.
It's in Soho in London, but most of the fixtures, bedding, bath and stuff like that, different pieces of furniture are made entirely.
You're supposed to take a bath in a cake bath.
We did.
That's really weird.
What if they charge for your bed and breakfast?
They probably don't charge for your bed because your bed's probably it's your breakfast.
Yeah, they spent 2,000 hours baking and 900 hours decorating, with more than 600 kilos of sugar used altogether. Walls have been clad with over 2,000 macaroons, a rug from 1,081 meringues, hand-stitched together, 20 kilos of marshmallow garlands, and windowsills are built entirely from fudge, and bath is filled with caramel flavoured popcorn.
So if you're diabetic and you want to commit suicide, that's the place to go.
Yeah.
Now,
Celebrity.
I have got some facts and whatever to talk about if I need to talk about, but I'm actually going to ask Lee, have you seen a program called Destination Truth?
No.
You would like it because it's just as stupid as the Bobo stuff and whatever. Now, the original ones used to be quite good, but the new series come back. It seems to be with this girl called Ryder, and I don't know if they actually got something going on with each other or what, but they seem to be awful close.
I know what you're about now.
That's the one,
yes, I know. Yeah.
And it always seems to be now, they always seem to manage to be catching something on camera, or something seems to be there, and it just feels really, really fake, where it didn't used to. But now it seems like everything's like set up.
Yeah. That's right, that rider.
Watch the old woman in the road, she hasn't even looked out, she hasn't even looked right.
50 points for Gary.
That rider was in that UFO winters or something.
is
She
it?
like long blonde hair.
Yeah, looks like she's been in about a year.
She's the one who says, "Oh my God, it's a UFO," even though it's like a little orange light that's like
Yeah,
2
she's
miles
very much
away.
the same in this now. Destination Truth used to be quite good because Josh, that's the guy who actually runs, who's a huge big bloke. It's quite a funny bloke, and they used to set stuff up, and they'd have it, and they'd look at stuff, and they'd see if it's real or not. But now, it just seems to be, so just set up and fake. And they might as well just get Bobo there now and go, yes, the average size of your average fully grown UFO. Or a fully grown like snake monster in a Swedish lake. But it always just seems so set up and fake.
I was about to say something, Mr.
Yeah, my wife's just pulled up, finished the shopping, so I can unpack the shopping for the shirt. There she is. Say hello to everyone! See?
See that? Oh dear.
And that's why we wouldn't survive 16 months in a spaceship to Mars. Be there now! Okay. But I thought I'd talk about Destination Truth. One small little fact, I'm going to say this now, right? Ready for this, Rez? Now, I said this to the guys earlier. Jean-Claude Van Damme has said he's been quoted as saying he's interested in being in Avengers 2. I think that would be the worst thing ever to do.
Yeah.
You might as well stick James Knuckleduster in as Batman. Yeah.
So here's an idea.
Yeah. I'm going to get you in my Batarang once I get the whiskey out of my face. Yeah. He's also turned around and said he wants to be the Silver Surfer. I don't know. And do you want one more?
Yeah,
do you want one more?
Close the show.
Researchers found that women spill secrets within 2 days. 47 hours to be exact. How's that? Also, humans have 46 chromosomes. That's 2 less than a potato. So, I know people like that. So that's the end of episode 25, 27, 26. It's around, it's in the 20s, it's not 30s, but it's in the 20s.
Yeah, look, I put it up on screen already. It's episode 26, alright? Get it into your thick heads.
So it's there, and it'll come up on the screen now saying Paul's mumbling. It's this one actually, you know. You need prime by Joe goggles on me as well, like that. Almost done.
CGI.
CGI glasses, they're unreal. I'm not real, like I said before. None of us are real. No. Lee sits in his house.
Yeah.
With a green screen around him.
That's it. Just sat in the car seat. I managed to get off the tip.
Yeah, it says off the tip. Yeah. This is furniture.
Oh,
so
God.
he lives. Oh, hold on. This, everyone, hello. That's my scruff. I love my scruffy. He's gorgeous. Look at him. He's bored with filming already. Okay, everyone. That's the end of episode 20-something.
Whatever it is. I'll
We'll
put it
see
up.
you in the next episode. Bye.
Bye.